What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Cincinnati Reds versus Kansas City Royals Major League Baseball matchup going down Friday, August 16th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Cincinnati Reds and the Kansas City Royals. The Cincinnati Reds sending out Nick Martinez for the start in this one, while the Kansas City Royals will counter with Michael Lorenzen. And I went back and forth in this game. I've been trying to figure it out for the last little bit, but I think I'm finally on to it because there's a lot to unpack here. Nick Martinez, a pitcher that I've said, is a better reliever if in any rotation, but in his last couple starts, since coming back into the fold, into the Reds rotation, Martinez has allowed just 5 hits. He's gone 12 shutout innings against the Marlins and the Brewers in his last 2 starts. But it's also worth noting that both of those starts were on the road. Now, the problem for Nick Martinez this season has been pitching at home. I mean, we look at his starts, even going back to May and April when he was still making spot starts for the Cincinnati Reds rotation. Martinez, 5 runs allowed over 4 2/3 against the San Diego Padres. He's allowed 5 runs in each of his last 3 starts at home. 5 runs on 11 hits over 6 innings of work against the Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 8 hits over 5 innings against the New York Mets. So, Martinez has been hit hard at home. Now, Michael Lorenzen has been decent in his Royals tenure so far, but the lone time he faced the Reds in his career was earlier this season as a member of the Rangers, gave up 5 runs on 6 hits over 6 innings of work and a loss. So, you kind of got to decide which side you're going to go here, because Cincinnati Reds, we found them on our morning show. We've talked about they are a very streaky team, kind of one of those teams that you ride when they're hot and then you jump off when they cool off. And the Kansas City Royals are a team that, plays their best baseball at home. They're still a sub-500 team on the road this season. However, I think this is a spot where I'm going to jump on the Kansas City Royals, because the Kansas City Royals, although they haven't had many plate appearances in this spot on the road, they've still got a decent number of them, and they're hitting .297 against right-handed pitching on the road in the month of August so far, which is pretty good, considering some of the teams they played. They played the Minnesota Twins in a tough series. They played the Detroit Tigers as well. And like I said, the Royals are hitting right-handed pitching really well. And like I said, for a guy like Nick Martinez, who has had issues pitching at Great American Ballpark, I think that could be a bit problematic. Is Lorenzen the best pitcher out there? Absolutely not. I mean, he was one of those moves at the trade deadline where I was kind of left scratching my head. The Cincinnati Reds have been a team that's above average in terms of batting average. Or top 10 in team OPS against righties in the month of August so far. The isolated power numbers are top 3 in baseball. But I just trust this Royals lineup, I think, a little bit more here. I think they've just been a little bit more consistent. And they have, I think, better depth throughout the lineup to be able to get to Martinez a lot easier than I think the Reds can get to Michael Lorenzen here. And once we get to the bullpens in the later stages of the game, you could say that the Cincinnati Reds do have the better bullpen, but I still think the Royals do enough here. We're getting a great price with them. If this was closer to a coin flip, maybe you have an easier time talking me into Cincinnati, but getting this kind of plus money on a Royals team that's still in the wild card hunt, I got to go with Kansas City in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in our back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.